Hello, what's up my friends? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Finger points to the sky. You've made it to episode number 298 today. Oh, what a fun time to be here and enjoying our FIFA still in the late times of the cycle in the summer. But if you do enjoy today and if you are enjoying the content still, and I have to just say, thank you to those of you that are still showing up every day and watching the videos. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It means the world to me. Yeah, if you are enjoying, literally, you can leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your team's looking like, how you got on in the weekend league, who your best players are at the moment, and then scroll up just a little bit and smash the thumbs up button. 2,000 likes is what we're after. And also subscribe, notification bell, all of that stuff down below. Just sort yourself out in the description area, and you'll be all good. So getting on to into the episode, then we're gonna literally just head straight on back into Foot Champ. So I came off a little lunch break. We're 5-2. Genuinely, that's pretty good for me at the moment, considering the last couple of weeks we've been 5-5, maybe even 5-6, 5-7. You know, taking quite a lot of L's in the first half of the weekend league, and at the moment we've only taken 2. So, heading on into the next one then, we're going to concede a goal right off the get-go. This Lazari plays a wonderful ball into Ronaldinho. I don't know what was going on, but as you can see, this game was tough. 68% possession this guy had against me. That's a bit wild. And I don't know, I was sticking in there because I was playing so well that you never know what was going to happen. I felt like it was just going to be my weekend, where things were going to work and go my way. But at 2-0 down after that amount of time, that amount of possession, I thought, you know what, yeah, you can take that win. I'm not going to stress myself out about it. I'll just literally move on into the next game. So that's what we do. And into the next game we go. And Vlahovic sort of wins the header, and it falls to Felipe Anderson. Yeah, I wish it would have gone in from the header, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. And then Spinazzola picks a ball up that falls to him. And I think this guy had given up. I don't know. That's an odd pause to make there. It was almost like a free goal to concede as well. But he stuck around. I don't really know what was going on. 2-0 up at half-time, and I'm doing the bossing in this game. This game's mine for the taking, and I'm going to get the dub here. Genuinely lovely goal. First time passing. Spinazzola in an attacking position to score a goal. That's this 4-3-2-1 for you. It just bombards your opponents with attacking options all over the place, and then there you go. Vlahovic with just a beastly strike, showing off some good dribbling from himself as well. You know, he's not just a big man that can't move. It's actually, like, surprisingly incredible. I love the man. I'm enjoying him as a card on this game. And actually, for the first time in God knows how long, I've got a respectable amount of points after like my first sort of 10 games. So was really happy with how things was going. You know, I'll be honest, that goal right there, I completely and utterly fat-fingered it, and it led to a chip shot. I green timed a shot, which is what I meant to do, but I didn't mean to hit the chip shot button. So that was... I literally fat-fingered it. You know, I got big chunky hands, as you see, and I've managed to press a button on a controller that I didn't mean. It's turned into a wonderful goal. He quits at 2-0 because, you know, Vlahovic with another 2 goals. He's just too good. He's actually incredible. I really like him. Have I said that enough? But just for the price, for the absolute bargain price that he is, he's a player. He's an absolute player. So we've got loads of wins already. We then come up against Moments Zidane, Team of the Season Pedri. I think he had a Tots Vinny as well. So, of course, we've got a lot to be worried about here. But Spinazzola knocks it in. Insigne getting a rare contribution. He hasn't done an awful lot for me this weekend. I did mention yesterday how I struggle with him and Felipe Anderson. It doesn't feel like they play to the stats that they've got. I've had so many mates like type in our Discord and stuff like that Felipe Anderson is the truth. He's unreal, absolutely loving him. And I'm like, I just can't get used to him. I don't know what it is. But in the second half, as you can see, Di Maria's on, João Felix is on. I do make those 2 changes and then keep Vlahovic up front, bring Kevin De Bruyne on, like we spoke about yesterday. And it's brilliant, you know. It works a treat. This guy must have just got annoyed at purely how many green times I could hit in a row. I'm a madman. When the connection's right, I don't miss my green times. So yeah, that obviously wound him up. And every bounce was falling to me, and I take another victory. I've only got 3 losses. That's very good for me. I'm pretty sure I'm 8-2. Is that right? I don't know where we're at. I genuinely forget so often, so quickly. The maths confuses me when I'm in the moment, and you know, I've got the lights on, I've got the camera on. I can't sit here and just do the maths. But we go 1-0 up again. Vlahovic with the goal. Felipe Anderson then gets that ball down, and I don't know what that was, but we knock it in, and Spinazzola's there to head home. We could go 2-0 up. Do we get a quit off of that one? No, we don't. Let's score a third then, shall we? Felipe Anderson with a lovely ball over the top. You could just see Vlahovic just, I don't know, he gets this, like, target. The ball is flying through the air. He's targeting it. He's running at it incredibly quickly. And he just pounces and scores the goal. Beast. Absolute beast. It actually kind of makes me want to use Harry Kane again as well, because it's just such a very similar player. Like, absolute, like, man mountain, but moves way better than he should, because it's this stage of the game, and even the crazy, like, truck cards get good stats. Oh, there's some good ones on this game, I tell you that. Benzema would be an unreal one to use. I reckon he'd be so good. He's just so expensive. Zizou scores against me. I thought this guy was making his way back into getting a nice comeback here, but then super sub Kevin De Bruyne with a beaut of a strike. Green timed outside of the boot, in off the post. All of the things that you absolutely love to see. And we are up to 39 points already. And I still had quite a lot of games left. I had a good margin for error, which is what I absolutely love to hear, because I am very good at making errors. And I think this might be the start of a little downturn in form. You know, I can't keep going at all of these wins forever. I'm sure at some point I was going to match up against someone that was very competent, or the bouncers were going to fall for him and he was just a better player, all that sort of stuff. So at 2-0 in this game, I decided to quit because I think he'd had all of the play. And again, trying to keep myself in a good mood throughout this, knowing that I only need like 3 wins at this point, maybe even 2 wins. I don't know what it was. But Tots Messi sent me for a hot dog, put a lovely ball in, and Harry Kane delivered. That is genuinely a beautiful goal from him. And then, yeah, I missed that tackle with Chiellini. I don't know how I missed it. But at 2-0 after the 20 minutes, I don't know if I'd really even touched the ball against that guy. So we make another little skill quit, and then we go into the next one. And I'm 1-0 down after like 2 minutes here, I'm pretty sure. Figo knocks it through to Modric. Modric slams it across to Hugo Sanchez. And yeah, he goes 1-0 up. He goes 2-0 up here, is it? This little Hugo Sanchez, man, I was struggling against him. It's just the prime as well. It's not the moments. I don't know, maybe this guy knows something that I don't. But anyway, I do try my best to get back in this game, because I was 2-0 down so early on that I thought, hey, maybe I'm just asleep here. I need to just wake up and, you know, probably had a couple of sips of my coffee that I had with me. Maybe my caffeine levels were depleted, and I needed some go-go juice to wake me up and turn me into a better, more skilled player. And as you could see, I'd get it back to 2-2, but then yeah, I get sent off after a dodgy random touch from Cuadrado. Koulibaly's the one that actually gets sent off. And then I save it there. I try to clear it. Don't manage to clear it. Knock it across. He gets... damn it. I decide... with 10 men, 3-2 down, that game was starting to annoy me. So there's 3 L's in a row. And that's not so good, obviously. That was, you know... Need to shape up a little bit and get a bit better. But Vlahovic with the Berber spin, and then the pace, and then the dribbling, and then the finish. Oh, getting me back on good terms here. Anderson is going to knock it into Atal, into Spinaz, into Vieira, who gets another goal for himself this weekend. Never had so many goals from him. But then, to be fair, for like the first 100 games he played for the RTG, I played him as a centre-back, so he would have never got up the pitch. Maybe the odd goal from a corner. But, look at that. Look at that from me. Great tackle there to stop Cruyff from getting the goal. However, it doesn't stop him from then just knocking it in and Danjuma getting the finish. So 2-1 becomes 2... so 2-0 becomes 2-1. And then right at the death, 88 minutes, he gets it back to 2-2. However, he'd gone on throw the kitchen sink at him mode to get there. And it left him exposed at the back. I countered. And then with the last kick of the game, this man, João Felix, the beast. I've actually learned, I've grown to really, really appreciate that card. He's really good as a super sub. So I've been loving him. I've been absolutely really enjoying him. And I just need, I think, like one more win. But there's a whole bunch of games left. I don't know if I'm going to get the win quite quickly or not. But Spinazzola knocks it into Vla. Vla scores. We're going to call him Vla. Sometimes we might call him Ovic. And then Insigne gets through. It's just a worldie of a ball. An easy finish, of course. I wish my Insigne could do that sort of thing. And it was in this game right here that I realised my opponents were just better at using certain cards than me. Because I've mentioned so many times I can't control my Insigne, and this guy was just very, very good with him. However, he couldn't really use his Vlahovic, and mine scores goals left, right, and centre. So, you know, different strokes for different folks, I think they say. Anywho, into the next one. I take the L in that one. This guy's got a red Bellingham, which makes me angry off the get-go because I would like a red Bellingham. But who knows? Maybe we'll get him in our player picks in just a moment. I go 1-0 down. Great. Atal then knocks it through to Vla. Vla runs through. Vla scores a goal. What else is new? I mean, this unreal. So 1-1 at half-time. Am I going to manage to turn this game around and get what I think is my final win? Or do I need more games? I might need a little bit more game time because, well, it looks like he's attacking. I've run out with Chiellini. It's left an open space. And to be fair, he's done really, really well with that. That's just such a lovely ball over. And can we get a goal from here? Well, it looks like it's knocked into De Bruyne. Uh-oh. Oh, keeper was up. It was the last kick of the game. So I either needed to score there or, of course, he was going to win. He brought on a regular Mbappe, who I think has finally hit levels of like 50, 60,000 coins on this game. Finally, we had to get to basically July for him to be that price. Wow. And then, of course, the fact that I couldn't get an equalising goal against this guy. He goes and gets 2 goals up, and I run straight from kickoff and get the consolation goal. Just wound me up even more. So, yeah, we've got to step up here. I need one more win, and I keep losing. So I'm glad. I really, really am glad that I had such a good majority of this weekend league, especially like the first half and stuff, because I know when it comes down to it gets to crunch time, like the final few games, I am a like serial bottler, and so to have so many games meaning that I could bottle a few times and still make it happen is great. We get our 11th win with one game to go. I need to give one win away, and yeah, that's how many games I lost towards in that middle to end section. But yeah, it's great that we after 2 weeks of getting 9 wins, I finally get back to 11. I didn't have any wins gifted to me. You know, some weeks you get 2 or 3, but we get rank 5 means we get 2 of these eFigs player picks. And what are we gonna get? I figured I'm going to open these up, and then I'll wait for tomorrow's episode to open up my ultimate pack and stuff, because it will be during Team 2, of course. But 1 of 3, 91 plus eFigs. What are we going to get? Schlotterbeck, Jota, and Payet. Oh dear. 3 cards that are under 100k. And then Mainan Lafont Frimpong. Disgusting. That's rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. So I take 2 League On players this week, a 93 and a 94. I simply took the highest rated because I knew there were a couple SBCs that I was interested in, and you'll see them tomorrow. I do want to do another like 93 plus top shapeshifter pack. And yeah, there's a shapeshifter SBC player that does interest me that I think we should get for the team. So that was my weekend. You know, we played all of that way. We got our 11 wins. Sort of stressed it out. Actually, to be fair, it was the least stressful weekend I've had in a long time, and it's also the final weekend league I'm having before my holiday. So yeah, I don't think for the next couple of weeks I'll be playing at all because I will literally not be in the country. And that makes me a little bit happy. I think everyone deserves a little break, so that is going to be me. You should have a couple more days worth of content, and then, of course, a highlights video after we surpass episode 300. So I'm not just going away right now, but yeah, you'll definitely see some content, and hopefully some content whilst I'm out on away as well. But I list up Cuadrado for 20k more than I bought him for. This was how early I finished my weekend league. Players were still more than what I paid for them. Vlahovic, 4k more than we bought him for. And then 5k more than we bought him for Spinazzola. I know his price has been fluctuating a bit because of the El Shaarawy card and stuff, but I think that's still an okay price to sell him at. So I sold my 3 tradable cards knowing that I wouldn't necessarily really need anything for a couple of weeks. And I'm up to 750k plus, and we can just sit on that money, can't we? Maybe I'll make 1 or 2 signings over the next couple of days in order to build a cool team to do like Foot Champs qualies or whatever. You know, there are some shapeshifters in Team 2 that I'm very interested in, so I might pick them up. You'll see tomorrow what happens, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today. Guys, do me a favor. Hit me with a thumbs up button. 2,000 likes is what I'm after. Thank you for your amazing support, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Twitter and Instagram, definitely places I recommend you following, simply because when I am away, you'll get to see and hear from me more than you will do on here. Have a great day, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy. I'm boiling. I'm sweating. I'm going to go and chill out for a bit. And I'll see you all tomorrow for another episode. Peace.